Yo, what's going on everyone? Welcome to the week 1 team builder of the PDL, otherwise known as the Professional Draft League. I think communities after as well, but our week 1 opponent is Rezi. I think that's how you say it. Their team is on the right side of the screen as always. And they've got some threats. I mean, Dragapult are, best mon in the format in my personal opinion. Best mon in draft. Gouging Fire is a super hard hitter. They've got Ogerpon Wellspring as well, very annoying mon. Does suffer usually against grass types, but still a great mon. And then they've got a really insane defensive core between Terra Clodsire, which can Terra into Ground, Steel, or Fairy, and Cresselia, which is Psychic, Steel, or Fairy, so same two other than the stabs. Also got Swampert and Clefable as two other great defensive pivots. They also have a Regigigas and a Wigglytuff. Not really expecting them to come this week. I think they'll just bring their, Dragapult, Gouging Fire, Claude, Ogerpon, Cresselia, Swampert, Clefable. 6 out of those 7. Could surprise me. Regigigas is a possibility. I think Wigglytuff is never coming. But they've got some scary Pokemon for sure. So first off, I immediately noticed that they have no Ice Resist. Now, they do have Ogerpon, Wellspring, and Clodsire, which are 2 water absorb mons. Clodsire could be unaware, but... So, with Palafin, we're just going to be clicking Ice Punch. I'm not running Flip Turn on this because, 2 water absorb mons, I don't want to Flip Turn heal one of them up. Running Wave Crash just for nuke against something like a Cresselia, Pert, Clefable, Gouging Fire. If the water absorb mons are dead or we know Claude is unaware. Jet Punch for priority is always great. We have Close Combat. It hits... It does hit the Regigigas, of course, but mainly for a Terra Steel, Cresselia, or Clodsire. I think Cress will be the Terra captain this week, but I'm not entirely sure. Then Ice Punch, of course, because they have no Ice Resist without tearing, and that's also why we are Choice Banded. Next up, we've got ZARUDE. We are running Knockoff, which hits everything but Clefable and Wigglytuff. Power Whip, we're running Terra Blast Poison to get through those fairies, and we've got Synthesis for more longevity. We're running the Lumberry because they have quite a few Pokemon that like the status. Polt being the main one. Also stuff like Clefable and Cresselia. Love running T-Wave. Clodsire could even run Toxic. And I just want to get rid of that, mainly for the T-Wave and Willow. Toxic's not a huge deal. And then Power Whip, for Swampert, also just a really strong stab move. Third up, we've got Choice Scarf Kilowattrel. This outspeeds everything, bar a Choice Scarf to Dragapult. We've got Thunderbolt to its stuff. It actually hits nothing on the team. They're super effective. We're going to be clicking Hurricane and Air Slash with this guy as they don't have a Flying Resist, which is why I expect the Terra Steel to come out from Cresselia or Claude. I think Cresselia, but who really knows? And we've got U-Turn to pivot out of there if I really want to. We're running Max Speed to possibly Speed Creep a Dragapult, Speed Creeping me at +1. And Kilowattrel, even with like 50 EVs in bulk, he's not tanky at all. So I'd rather just have max speed to possibly catch this him speed creeping me. So yeah. Next up, we've got Klefki. There is no hazard removal, so I'm gonna get Spikes up as soon as possible, hopefully. Dazzling Gleam, hits most of the team except Claude. We've got Psyshock to hit that, and then T-Wave's, great for slowing down Ogerpon, Dragapult, or Gouging Fire. Really, running max defense as their only special threat really is Dragapult. Even then, he doesn't hit the hardest, with their next being Clefable. Compared to their physical attackers, which Dragapult does have higher physical attack, Ogerpon, Wellspring, Regigigas, Gouging Fire, Swampert, all their main threats are physical, unless it's some sort of Specs Dragapult. So that's why we are running fully physically defensive here. We've got a Citrus Berry to heal up some hits. Next up, got Donphan, Stealth Rock, very good into Gouging Fire if he's not Boots, and Hazard's also a great one since they have no removal. Running Earthquake and Gunk Shot. Gunk Shot mainly for the Clefable and the Ogerpon Wellspring, who both resist. Now, this set does not touch a Terra Steel Cresselia at all, but if they are Terra Fairy, we can Gunk Shot it, though I doubt they're Terra Fairy here, but you never know. And then we've got Rapid Spin to remove, as they have quite a few hazards between Claude, Clefable, and Swampert on their team. We're also fully physically defensive. Next up, we've got fully physically defensive Sableye, as well with the Citrus Berry, Prankster, running Nightshade, Recover, Encore, Thunder Whip. This guy's mainly here to disrupt stuff like the Ogerpon and the Gouging Fire from straight up sweeping me. We can encore it into, maybe a Swords Dance, maybe a Dragon Dance, get a T-Wave off, heal it up, and Nightshade. Just, solid move, does more damage. I don't love Knock here as it would wall Clefable, so I kind of like Nightshade better as we can T-Wave and then just spam that. So yeah, that's our team for week 1. Let's go ahead and hop right into the battle. Alright, we are in the week 1 battle, folks. Week 1 battle, you love to see it. Let's see what they brought. We see Swampert, see both Terra Captains come, Gouging Fire, Dragapult, pretty standard, no Clefable, always nice to see. I believe this is my opponent's first time. We're just gonna leave off. This is my opponent's first time playing Wi-Fi, so I hope you do enjoy our battle. There's a Sableye I'm bringing, so you might not, but hope you enjoy Wi-Fi though. I find it much more fun than Showdown, especially for Paldea decks. But good luck, have fun to my opponent either way. With this team, I'm not too confident. Okay, like, as you guys saw in the draft analysis, if you haven't seen that, go ahead and watch that first. But with this team, I'm not too confident. I did PRs. I saw them last night. And I think, depending on how week 1, maybe how week 2 goes, I'll see if I'll see how this team plays. And might go a little bit more bulky offense, because we're pretty much just offense now. My opponent does have a lot of bulk though. I'm glad no Clefable, so they are going a little bit more offensive. Let's see what they do. Easy. This is Ogerpon Wellspring. Makes a lot of sense. You okay, game? Okay, that was weird. Now we don't switch into this guy well at all. I'm just being real with y'all. I think Klefki is our best bet. And we have a Citrus. We're gonna go Klefki and get a Spike Up, I think. Maybe a T-Wave. That is me IRL, by the way, guys, in case you didn't know. Do they just straight up go for a Cudgel? Hornleaf. Perfect. Drops us 255. We can get some info off that. Horn Leech. That did 20%. I think they're adamant. Unless it got a higher roll. Not too sure. We're gonna get a Spike Up. The spikes are gonna be huge in this game. I'll go for Heatran, that makes sense. Did 5%. Yeah, they're just 252. Could be adamant, I'm not sure. I think the Hornleash just rounded up from 19.8% to do 20%, but you see Team just come out. Clodsire. I'm just gonna get another Spike Up, honestly. They go for their own spikes. Okay. That's fine with me. I'll get my 3rd layer up. I didn't click it 3 times, right? Let me make sure. No, okay. We do have Donphan in the back. Do I have boots on Donphan? I do. Splendid. We go for an EQ. We might live another after Citrus. I don't think we will. I would like to keep Klefki around though. Prankster T-Wave is always great. We're gonna go hard Donphan here. And I think go for our... Do I want to spin? They could go Bolt. I think I'll actually go for Rocks, maybe. Could just EQ. 299. 22%. They are invested quite heavily in the attack. Could go for rocks. I don't... I think I will rocks this turn, actually. I don't think they ever stay in. They could go crest. They could also Terra this guy. Fairy or Steel doesn't help them really against Donphan. I guess Fairy. But I do have Gunshot. So I think they probably go hard crest here. If they go crest, I'm gonna get rocks up and spin, most likely. And if crest wants to go into a Fairy type, that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. We can go for a Gunshot. We do see the Terra on Claude. Okay, I'm perfectly okay with this. If it's Fairy, that's even better. Okay, they just Terra ground. Interesting. Oh well. You know what? That's fair play. Didn't even think of that. Not doing a whole lot still. We're gonna fire off an Earthquake myself. See how much this does. They are not physically defensive at all. We go for a Toxic. Okay. I'm gonna go for a Rapid Spin this turn. Thinking they might go Crest. I think Dragapult is a really risky play, taking spikes, unless they're boots, and then that EQ. And I would like the spike gun on my side. That could be really annoying for like Palpin and ZARUDE wanting to come in. So far, game state is fine, I think. Okay, I think they are just gonna sack Claude. I'm fine with trading Donphan for Claude. That's fine. I could do a play and go ZARUDE here, which I do kind of like, honestly. I'm going to go hard ZARUDE here. If they Toxic, we have that Lumberry. I doubt they're going to hard Gunshot or Poison Jab into me. I think they might just recover again. They EQ. Okay, that's fine. This isn't going to do a whole lot. Yeah. I think I just Power Whip here. Seems pretty free into the whole team, actually. The only resist is Dragapult. It doesn't love taking it necessarily. Clodsire does go out. Redward. Scouting Fire. We do miss. God, I hate this fucking move. We're gonna go Tusk. Or Tusk. We're gonna go Donphan. Oh my god, that's hilarious. PD, it's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but it's fine. You know what I mean? We just go for an Earthquake here. They're gonna kill me, but that's all right. Donphan did his job, man. We do see Earthquake. Makes a lot of sense. I think I always go Sableye here. Plus one EQ isn't doing a lot to us. Do I want to Encore into EQ and then T-Wave recover? Or do I want to T-Wave first? I think I want to Encore. It should do... yeah. Alright. Low roll that one a little, but that's all good. We're gonna T-Wave here. Full Power would be immaculate here. We get our Citrus. Doesn't really matter as we're going to recover this turn either way. Just need one full para. I think we just gotta recover and hope we take a Flare Blitz or they get full parried or something. We probably live a Flare Blitz anyways. What percent do we get to? 274? Yeah, really good chance to take a Flare Blitz. And they get full parried. That's a little unlucky. We're gonna Nightshade here for some damage. Another full para. Para? Move. Faster. Oh, that makes sense. No, that makes sense. Because I'm not using a prankster move. Okay. The DD again. That's a good play. But I can just encore you into that now, so that's fine with me. Yeah, it's actually not a good play. What am I saying? I just encore you into that. Sableye showing why he's an annoying ass. Bro, this mod is underrated. This mod is underrated in Pell Deck. I'm telling y'all. Well, Nightshade. I'm sorry to do this to you on your first Wi-Fi game, man, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, man. This thing was boots, right? Yeah, it didn't take it. Alright, goodbye, Mr. Guzzing Fire. That's big. That is probably the scariest threat going. That is a real threat. Sleep tight, bud. Sleep tight. Who comes out here? If Claude comes out... Oh well, it is Claude. Do I go Kilo here? I think I go ZARUDE. If they Toxic, I don't really care, because I have the Lumberry. And they're mono EQ, so... That's fine, we have a Lumberry for a reason. Hopefully we can land this Power Whip. Yeah, I mean, there's not really a switch one. Yeah, this guy's dead. There we go. Alright, that's really nice for Klefki. And Sableye. Kiki, who's this? This is Overpun Wellspring. They take a lot of chip damage. I think I'm gonna Terra and go for a Terra Blast here. Or do I want to knock? Does not kill from here? No. I think we gotta go for a Terra Blast. Hits Crest, hits Bolt. Hurt is resisted, but we can just Power Whip the turn after. So I'm gonna Terra Blast here. Don't you, bro. Terra ZARUDE, Bork. Unless they've got Stomping Tantrum. I mean, Ivy Cudgel probably just does more than Stomping Tantrum, right? Or they're about the same. Oh, we're faster, so they were adamant. Okay. That's huge. So it's Bolt, Hurt, and Crest. Crest is always annoying. But it can't Terra. So when it comes in, I'm knocking that motherfucker off. Immediately. Immediately. Weakness policy, does Crest get agility? Oh, alright. You better eat a knockoff to the dome, bud. I really wanted to run Terra Dark knockoff to just slam this thing, but couldn't really bring it to you. Left piece gets knocked, that's nice. Calm on. Yep. would be its strongest move against me? Psychic, probably. Zarude's got more defense. +1. Still can't kill me. I'm okay with knocking again. Because they either kill me or they heal. Sword power. Ooh. Full bring. We just knock again. I think they maybe had to heal that turn, but it's hard. It's hard for sure. Megumi. What do you name? You see Dragapult come out. Hurt could be a little annoying if I sack you. I think I might go hard Klefki here. Klefki might die, but keeping Zarude always is insurance against Swampert in case of, you know, some like rest sleep talk set. I mean, Palafin can break it, like very much, I'm certain, but just in case. We do see a Shadow Ball come out. We're at 138. Let's knock us out. Let's see. We're at 44%. Oh well, I'm gonna just standard special attack, maybe. Either way, we're gonna go Sableye and get a very nice T-Wave off on this guy. They went Swampert there, that would have been a fantastic play by them. Shadow Ball. That's specs. That is choice spectacles if I've ever seen it. We're just gonna go into you and click Ice Punch now, though. Does Ice Punch two-shot Swampert? Oh no, not even close. What the fuck? The question is, do you take a Wave Crash? I don't think so. You don't. Okay. Well, I think that should be GG bar some really good stuff from Swampert. I'm sorry for Sableyeing you, alright? I'm sorry for Sableyeing you. The hand. Zahando. This might just kill after hazards. Maybe not. Depends how defensive they are. It just kills. His Pokemon's so stupid. GG's to my opponent, Rezi, though. Glad to pick up a nice 4-0? 3-0. I think 3-0, because we had... I think there's a 3-0. We'll see in just a second. I like how we can come back. 3-0 win. Pretty clean win. Gouging Fire could have been a little scary there, but Sableye fortunately was able to shut it down. But GG's to my opponent nonetheless, and I hope to see you guys in week 2.